Welcome back, my dear students. In the last lecture, we set up the form, and even set up the function, and even tested the function for the contact page. So we know it works. We're sending data. We're sending post information, post data. But right now, it's time to create the function that's going to do all the work. All right. So we know that this is sending data here when we click on the submit. So now what we need to do is collect those post super global, right? Information. So we got the what? The first one is we got the name. What other post super global we have? Let's assign it to a variable right here real quick. All right, and we could just say from name here. Let's just paste this a couple of times. Oops, it's indenting the wrong way, but whatever. It's not a problem. What else do we have? We have the subject, right? So we could just write the subject here. We also have the email of the person and the message. All right, so those are things that we need to collect from the post super globals. All right, perfect. So now that we have all this information here, let's just organize it a little bit. There we go. That looks better, right? All right, so let's go ahead and put together another variable here that we need for the headers. And let's just say, and we need this, by the way, is from and then colon, and then here you can put this right here. All right, and we can concatenate the email too also. If you want to, you can just concatenate the email where it's coming from. Right, I'm just gonna leave it as the from name, but again, you can come here and put the email. All right, let's do it like that. Perfect. All right, so now what is the next step? Well, the next step is to actually use the mail function, all right, in PHP, which is not very reliable. All right, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you will not receive a message, and I probably explained the reason in the introduction to this section, but just in case I did not told you about, the mail function is not very reliable. It will take the message and try to deliver it to your server, but your email provider, all right, might not receive it. And if it does receive it, it might receive it in the junk mail or in the spam folder, right? So it has they have a lot of filters against the mail function, just because a lot of people use it to do bad things. So there's a lot of email providers there that don't accept this function. All right, I got to show it to you because I wanted you to know how this works. All right, but you might have to use an SMT server, a third-party plugin, to actually use messaging in your application. Most of the time, that's what developers use. All right, so anyway, so the first thing is what? Where is it coming from, right? Well, where is it going? So we also need a tool, and this would be your email or something like that. So, well, not something like that, your email. And my email, it could be any email, some email address, whatever. All right, that would be that email address, and I would put it right here in the tool. The first parameter of the mail function is going to take 4 parameters. All right, then it's going to take the subject right here. Perfect. Then we take the message, and we take the headers. There we go. All right, perfect. So that's all we need right here. Now we could, if we want to, assign this to a variable, because this mail function is going to return true or false, right? If it fails. So if it returns false or true, we could do something with it. So if it's not result, all right, then we can echo error. right? And else we could echo sent. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out to see if it works, and let's just cross our fingers. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and try this out. Edwin, and I'm just gonna put this email here, and the subject would be, this is just a subject, my message. All right, all right, send message. It says sent. Of course, you want to check your PHP.ini settings, just like I probably said in the introduction of this section here. Make sure that everything is correct there. And if you have any issues with this, you can ask me or Google it. There are a lot of settings out there sometimes that certain servers require if you are in an online server. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this lecture. All right. And one thing that you could do here is that you could set a session here, all right, and say, you know what, your message has been sent. All right, so you could do that. And you can also set another message here saying, you know, sorry, we could not send your email, your message. All right, like this. All right. All right, so we cannot send your message. Perfect. And then we could display something right here. We have right here on the form, right below, right here. It says text muted there. I wonder what that is. I'm gonna find out what that class does in a minute. And let's just go ahead and display the message here and see what happens. Oops, identify function message. And this is because it's not called message, it's called display message. There we go. All right, so let's try this again. I'm gonna write whatever here and send. All right, so that's why that text muted is there. Let's just take this out of here, save it again, and let's find out what this does. Enter. There you go, your message has been sent. I'm gonna refresh. All right, and if I go like this, of course, enter and send. It was not able to send my message there. Well, we need to actually refresh this page when it does it, so let's do that. Let's go to functions. So if not result, it's gonna do that. All right, but what we want to do is we want to actually refresh the page when it sends this. All right, so let's redirect after we set the message. Redirect to contact.php. Let's do that. All right. All right. This is just going to give us a better functionality. And sent. There we go. Your message has been sent. Perfect. Let's try that again. Well, this validation is there to prevent us from echoing some other type of message there, but you can see where this is going, right? Well, we have set up this contact page here to receive messages. You might be receiving messages if you put it in your real email there, and you might not, like I said before. You might have to use a third-party plugin for this, and we might do this in the extra features of this lecture, this course. All right, we might. So anyway, thank you so much for watching these lectures, and I'll see you in the next one.